Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once more to Final Fantasy III. Now, last time, as far as I remember, we got this new airship, which is great and all, but I realized after the end of last stream, because I was wanting to go and do more of our patented ocean farming, but I figured out that the game had stolen my boat. Because if you would notice, this airship here, it's very fast, but it can't land on water. So our previous airship was our boat, because we had a boat. They turned the boat into the airship, and then they blew up the airship, thus blowing up our boat. So that's very unfortunate, because I can no longer farm anything. Do I still get blown up here? No. I can no longer farm things in the ocean because I don't think I'll ever even see ocean enemies again unless he gives me another boat, because there's just no way to actually get in there. So anyway, I still can't go over mountains. So bizarre. Anywho, we are back to it. I wasn't able to do any farming because no boat, but we'll just continue forward as is and see what we can do. So I think what we were supposed to do is come here with the new airship, because this, I think, is supposed to let us through here. Can we even get it lined up? There we go. Yeah, so we can now go through this pass, which we weren't able to go through before. Oh, there's air enemies. Is that only in this area, or is that like everywhere? I have no idea. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can use the... It's only single target. Interesting. Alright, they're not that tough. That's good. We haven't tried the Golem staff before. Okay, now we're in here. I don't know what's at the bottom of the other route, but I guess we're just not gonna see. Alright, decent damage. It may be single target only, but that's not bad damage at all. Who's there? So we got Doga. Who was Doga? Do we know this guy? Is he one of the mages? Probably. Trespassers, don't you know this is the hall of the great mage Doga? Seize them. Kupo. Oh, it's Kupo. Or multiple Kupos. He's one of the mages? Oh, okay. Wait, are you for... Well, no, it's just me. The other three are apparently Kupos or whatever. My word, if it isn't the warriors of light in the flesh. Well, if the crystals have chosen you, far be it from me to question them. I have something to tell you. I know who is threatening the world with darkness. It's my old colleague, Xanax. Along with Uni, we were disciples of the greatest master of them all, Noah. When Master Noah died, he gifted me with his magic. He gave Uni powers over the dreamscape, and finally he gave Xanax the gift of human mortality. Enraged by what he considered a slight, Xanax sought to poison this world. He used the power of the Earth Crystal combined with technical know-how of the ancients to bring about the Great Earthquake. But the Earth Crystal is gone. Yeah, we saw that get destroyed. What? Oh, that wasn't the real Earth Crystal. That was just a rock I enchanted to produce gold. The real crystal is still hidden away, undisturbed. Xanax has tried to rid this world of light. He's trying to harness the darkness and use it for his own power. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. He cannot be allowed to unbalance the world. I will come with you and aid you in your quest. Okay. How are you gonna aid me exactly? Because you can't really join the party. I can only have like 4 people in the party. So... But okay. I guess we're gonna explore what's in here. Okay then. These things can talk. Good to know. Well, we got lots of money from the farming adventures earlier. So let's just fill out the rest of our, you know, necessary items here. Because everyone needs 99 mallets. I mean, who doesn't? Let's see. Don't need more of those, probably. Maybe a few more. But probably not that many. I don't know how useful those actually are. Phoenix Downs, we should probably get, like, have at least 20 of them. They're a little expensive, but definitely worthwhile. Magic. Oh, better cure. Or we'll take one of those. Revives an ally. It could be useful. Removes petrification. Increases speed could be good. And this is probably good. Alright, poison, better fire. We'll go with that. Let's see, items. There we go. All spells are learned, probably, hopefully. Now, there's just a door here. Oh, it actually did something this time. 99% of the time when I've touched those fire things. Oh, we need to be mini. It's like a tight fit. Think we can squeeze through? No chance. Yeah, we gotta do one of these. Oh, it even minified that guy. That's good. Or maybe he minified himself. He is a mage. Or a wizard of some sort. So, are we supposed to stay minified in here? Because we don't do any damage. $17 hits for 1 damage. I mean, we take them out with break eventually. But that's not, you know, a actually solid strategy, is just to sit there doing 1 damage until we eventually hit them with break enough times. Because why is it not even playing the music? Usually even when it does the lagging thing. There we go. It usually plays the music first and then lags. But we have plenty of magic, I think. Are we able to? Oh, we can't unshrink in here. Okay. So we need to be mini in this area. Well, that is a predicament. Let's see. Are there any, like, chests down here? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Ow. Oh, you put to sleep the one person who has spells to beat you? I guess we gotta use your spells. Let's see. What would be good against horses? Demon horses. Why are there demon horses down here? How is it that I couldn't get in, but demon horses are able to slip by? I guess blizzard? These do so much damage. And how long is our, you know, infinite mage gonna just sit there knocked out? I do not like the mini sections. It's like if I was running a 4-person mage group, then sure, the mini sections wouldn't change anything. But it's like, you just feel so helpless. Like, I can't do anything. I just need to wait and hope that my mages eventually whittle them down. And then you, in the meantime, take so much damage. And I do not like taking damage. Is my least favorite thing to do. Alright, so the guys are already set to do things, so we'll just have them do it. I mean, they're mini. How is it that they get to do full damage and I don't? That's just unfair. This favoritism is what it is. Well, hi, unknown man. Welcome in. So what's even down here? I don't even know if I was supposed to go in here. This was through a secret tunnel, technically. So I have no idea if this is like where I'm supposed to be, or if this is just some random place I happen to waltz into. I'm not sure. It's just awaiting me. Because that one damage is not going to do anything. I mean, I am waiting for the day when an enemy is at literally 1 health and gets hit with a mini physical attack and gets killed, but I have not seen that happen yet. Teleporter. We made it, but we can't rest. My life force won't last much longer. You didn't mention that before. Did I skip a few steps again? Or is he just bringing this up now? Because I swear, in the last place, it wasn't really the last place, but one of the places previous, it was just like people started saying things as if I should know about them already, and I didn't. He's just bringing it up now. Okay. Because that's a weird thing to have never mentioned before, you know. I don't know, if his life force was draining, I would have thought that he would have brought that up, like, FYI. If we're gonna be traveling together, I should tell you that I'm freaking dying, you know? Like, it seems important. But I guess not. I guess this is just, yeah. Here, let me cast a spell on your ship. I don't have a ship. It's allow you to travel underwater. I don't have a ship. I have an airship. Whatever he says there. Alright then. Okay, I guess now it's not an air and then on water. It's now air and underwater. Still wish I could be on the water. Let's go to the Temple of Time under the sea at Cape Twin Horn, south of Saronia. There you will find Noah's lute. Why do you need that? I mean, music of that magic lute can reach the world of dreams. You must use it to wake up Unue and bring her back to our world. I, on the other hand, must go and fetch Eureka's key. Interesting. Once you have found Unue, you will need to commandeer the Invincible, a colossal battleship. Now go, find the lute and awaken Unue. We will see each other again, young heroes. Alright. I didn't know this is where I was supposed to go, but sure thing. I guess this was the plan all along. I'll warp you out here with my magic. I leave Unue to you. Farewell for now, warriors. Alright, good. That was very not direct. Like, is it normal? Was I supposed to have just wandered into that random hole in the wall? I mean, I guess the torch wasn't all that hidden. It was just kind of right first thing in that room. But I could imagine a lot of people that would, you know, either not fully explore the house, or, of course, every other torch we've ever hit in this game has just popped up the ouch ouch dialogue. So I could see people just not even trying the torches anymore because they're, you know, they know that it just says ouch ouch. But I guess enjoy, you know, harming my characters by having them touch fire all the time, so I of course did it anyway. But I don't know if everyone would do that. Still weird that there's like air enemies. We've never had that before. That's a lot of damage. But yeah, it just makes me feel like I missed something, you know? Okay, there is nothing at this end. Except for Simmer. Alright. I wanted to set that, you know, unknown man to just regular attacking. Even though he does have a lot of spell slots, I don't always like using them, you know? Alright, so we can dive. I think it said it was south of this city. Maybe around here somewhere. Yeah, so we still don't have a boat. But now we have underwater. Oh, hello. Got some hippocampus-esque individuals. So, what is happening here? I think we need to go. I think it said something about a cove, and it looked like there was a cove down on the south of the continent there. So we're gonna. I guess it's not a continent, probably just a landmass. I don't know. It's hard to tell at this point. But there's like a little cove down there, so we're gonna attempt that. This might be the place. Temple of Time, you say? This is a bit of an odd layout. At first I thought that the walls were the floor and that the floor was the walls. Now I was confused. Just wait for it. It's fine. Take your time, computer. There we go. Because yeah, I know if I try to like press any button to try to speed that up, it's just gonna break it. It's just gonna, the game's just gonna quit on me at some point if I try to do that. So we just gotta be patient with it. But you can see how, you know, this kind of looks like flooring tile. And this could kind of look like wall. And so I was just, when I came in, I was very confused because I thought that all of this was the floor. It was not making sense, but we figured it out. Let's see, are there any chests or anything in here? There's stairs down over there in a couple rooms. I guess the rooms are first? But the doors are locked. We gotta change jobs every time we wanna go through one of these doors. I mean, I could just go and buy like a million magic keys, but that would require me going all the way back to the floaty island place. And that's a long ways away. Alright, this might be an upgrade? Yes. Not by much, but it is an upgrade. Also locked. So we need to go jobs. And jobs again. Just in case we actually get into combat, I want them to be useful, you know. Ow, okay. 4,000 damage hit, that is pretty impressive. I don't know, the Dragoon seems very hit or miss. Like, in some situations, he was doing, like, almost nothing. And in other situations, he was absolutely, like, obliterating enemies. Okay, so these guys can have the diamond bracers. What else does it do, though? Resistant to lightning. Prevents from turning into a toad. Okay. Good enough, I guess. This looks like a dead end. Which is weird, because I didn't see other ways to go. Oh, there's a door. Just on the bottom here. Good. It was just right out of line of sight. Oh no, are those more locked doors? We really need to go back and get some keys. Yep. Time to do this song and dance. Maybe we'll just keep him as the thief for now. I mean, he doesn't do a whole lot as of, you know, right now, other than attack. Because we still haven't found a single rod. Not one. He does seem to do more physical damage as a thief, which makes a lot of sense. Ow. Why does that do so much damage? Oh, okay. It doesn't do as much damage to her. I don't know why it did so much damage to Morg, but... I guess, I don't know, I feel like each person has different elemental weaknesses. I've just noticed that generally certain elements, or even just magic damage in general, hurts certain characters more than others, which is unfortunate, because then you get situations where, you know, some are almost getting one shot by spells and others are just shrugging them off. Door's locked. Thief skills. Not that. This. Alright. Not a whole lot going on here, it looks like. Oh, a behemoth. Of course. Seems very physical resistant. And a lot of health. I mean, I guess it's a behemoth, so makes sense, but still. Is this a boss? It isn't a boss. It didn't pop up the boss fight thing. It's just a very tough regular enemy, I guess. I mean, it didn't do a lot of damage. It was just tons of health. Oh, we found it. Noah's lute, the mythical instrument lost to the flow of time, began to play a tender tune. Oh, it plays itself. I guess that's why it's magical. That's good, because none of us know how to play a lute, I'm fairly certain. Oh yeah, this is supposed to open, like, a gate to the dream world or something, right? At least get someone's attention in the dream world. Okay. Good. It just had to play its song before we were able to grab it, I guess. So is that all we were in here for? I mean, yeah. But are we really musically talented until we go to the bard job? I mean, it's kind of like how anyone can pick locks, but only if they're currently the thief job. You know? it's kind of the same thing. So somewhere deep down, we know how to play music. It's just, as of now, none of us can do that. Ow. That's gonna hurt. And it indeed did hurt. We need to heal. So then what's up here? Because this obviously was not the correct path, because we already got the quest item, but is there extra loot, mayhaps? Loot. It was a loot. But not that kind of loot. Okay, we got stuff. Good. Was there someone looking for that? Oh, it's a knife. It absorbs HP. Nice. I swear I heard that name before in this game. I feel like there was an NPC that wanted one of those. But I'm not sure. Oh, dragon. Hello. I should have healed up better. Unless you're just gonna die, maybe? Hopefully. Okay, that wasn't too much damage. We're fine. Unless he does a breath attack. Then we're all dead. Okay, good. Unknown thief got him. Wyverns are not. They're not nearly as strong as the dragons. It's good for us. Alright, and we're back out here. Okay, we're getting attacked immediately. Also, how are we just sitting on the ocean floor? Like, when enemies approach the submarine, do we just, like, pop out and just get into battle stance right there on the ocean floor? And just kind of square up to some aquatic creatures? Because that seems like a very dangerous thing to do. Let's see. So we got the thing. What did he say we had to do with the thing? Did we just go back to him? I do not remember. He said, I remembered where I was supposed to go. Where he told us to go, but then it's just blank from there. But let's get back up this way. If we can. And I wanted to head back to here. And go across to, oh yeah, mountains. Right. I'm never gonna get used to that. I wanted to come here because I think this is the town that sells the magic keys. Right? Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, key man. Alright, we bought his entire stock. Now, unknown man can be the unknown man again. Good. Because now, anytime we come across a locked door, we can just use one of our near infinite keys to open it. We don't have to worry about a thing. Except for mountains. We still have to worry about mountains. I mean, we're able to fly up onto a floating continent, and yet we're not able to fly up above a mountain. I don't know. I'm probably never going to stop nitpicking about that, because that is just... it's just why. Why would they make it like that? I still don't know what all this is about. There's no way into that. So we needed to go. Oh, what happens actually? How did we go in? Oh, we can't go in here. Okay. I was wanting to see what happens if we like dove down inside that thing. We also can't dive down in this. Unfortunate. Yeah, because all of these are technically rivers, not actual bodies of water like oceans that we can go into. Really tall mountains. I guess. It's probably the only explanation that makes sense. So we haven't been there yet. And that's kind of right above where we just were, so maybe? I seriously can't remember if he ever said who or where we're supposed to go. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. It's Unue's shrine. So it's like exactly the place we're supposed to be. The ZZZ. The sonorous strumming of the lute reverberated around the room and passed into the world of dreams. Nice bird. What was that, a macaw? It's hard to tell when it's all pixely. It's only red. Macaws usually have different, like, multiple colors, right? I guess it got a little white around the eye, but, you know, I feel like most of them have some other colors on their body, right? They have gained a hat. Alright. A squawk. Unue is awake. Unue is awake. Squawk. You're awake, evidently. It worked. So what happens to the dreamscape when you're here? That was a nice nap. Come here and sit on my shoulder, bird. Yes, ma'am, Squawk. I'm still a bit stiff from a long sleep. Gotta shake off the cobwebs. Did you just jump on top of the cliffs? You can do that? The name's Unui, the overseer of the world of dreams, at your service. Alright. I've been asleep so long I hardly know what to make of the world nowadays. Oh my, the real world is impressive, don't you think? But enough about that. Doga managed to reach me in my sleep and told me all about you, and what Xanax has done. First things first, we need a ship strong enough to transport us up and over mountain ranges. We should find what we're looking for in the ancient ruins to the north. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's be off. You're coming with? What? Are you embarrassed to go on an adventure with a venerable old mage like me? No, I thought not. Well then, shall we? Alright, well I guess we can traverse mountains eventually once we get this, like, dreadnought or whatever it was. Oh dear, I almost forgot. The Fang of Fire. There's another of the elemental fangs you've been collecting. With this, you should have 3 in total. Only with all 4 fangs can you hope to get past the statues Xanax has guarding his tower. In order to find the final fang, the Fang of Earth, you will need a formidable ship. Don't dawdle. I'm not trying to dawdle. I mean, you're the one that's talking to me. So she said the ruins to the north. I think that's the place that we were at previously. And we got completely destroyed at. And then we decided not to go back until we were ready. This place. Because this place certainly is ruins. Ancient ruins. There it is. Lady, do you know how to break through adamantium? Adamantite? Whatever it is? Let me handle this rock. If I demolish an obstacle in the dream world, it'll get rid of the one in the real world too. Not even adamantite stands a chance against me. Alright then. I don't know how that works dream world wise, but I mean, wouldn't it still be adamantite in the dream world? You'd think. Ew, these old bones aren't what they used to be. That took a lot out of me. No time to waste, you four. The invincible is further in. Alright. Zombie dragon. Oh, fuck. I need to heal after this fight. I just realized. Luckily, we got some good levels. So now we're actually able to fight some stuff in here. Of course, the things that divide will still be a problem. I don't know how we're gonna beat those, because they're apparently the divide on every physical attack, and I still don't know if dividing weakens them or just adds like another them into the mix, so it would just be impossible to kill them with physical damage. I don't know, maybe I should just run away from those, because that just doesn't seem very doable. I mean, if we're locked to only using magic damage to kill them, that's pretty much just Snail versus them. I guess Unknown Man could try to help out, but he doesn't have a rod yet. Yeah, so they only divide on physical hit if they survive. Ow. Yeah, this is not... It's not gonna work at all. I mean, those two can sometimes one-shot, but... Dark weapons are strong against them. I don't believe you have any specific... Wait, but Break just one-shot that one. So are they weaker? You're just gonna defend, because you don't do enough damage to actually take one out. Well, we did beat it. And still, with no health bars, it's just impossible to tell how tough anything is. And we're out of mana. Reflective Mail, you say? Okay, that just increases magic defense. Can anyone else wear that? I don't think so. Yeah, because it's mail armor, so only the warrior guys can do it. Oh, out of the way. Okay, that apparently is not a secret passage. It looked like it, but evidently no. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about those. Probably just gonna set Unknown Man to do some tier 1 spell, and then hope for the best, because if the melee guys can one-shot the initial thing, like get a crit or just a really good hit on it, then... Why are there shops in here? Oh, hi. Unscrupulous merchants keep breaking into the ancient ruins and stealing artifacts to sell, like weapons and armor. I'll buy some weapons and armor. If I have the money for it. And if, you know, load. Let me do that. How do you think they get back there? Because there's no, like, little door opening on the store counter here. Do you think they just climb over the counter to get back there? That seems like a bit of a hassle. Alright, we got some upgrades. Did we get any? I don't think we got anything for you. Let's see. Alright, it just is very simple description. I was trying to see if there was a, like, built-in spell on it. Which, evidently, no. Oh yeah, and then you also got diamond bracers. There we are. More durability for the squishy guys. Alright. So... Blood Lance, that would be pretty good. We can only afford one of them, though. That's no good. Actually, we could sell... all the stuff that we don't really need. Because we have a lot of stuff that's just completely outdated. Or we just don't even have anyone that can use it. So I don't know if that'll get us enough money for it. We don't need that. 'Cause I think we got that from a chest somewhere. Same with that. And hopefully this makes it easier to find things in our inventory later as well. Okay, we almost have enough. I think that's enough. There we go. Blood lances. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a lot more damage. That's a lot of damage. Excusez-moi. Iron in, that's good. I was just running out of mana. Okay, we already have all that. We have enough money for the inn? Apparently so. Good. Because I did just get barely above 28k just to buy the spear, so I wasn't sure we actually had any money left over there. Oh yeah, we still had enough. That's good. Well, I guess we continue on now with our mana and our new weapons. But now the Dragoon can definitely one-shot these things. Hopefully. And you are gonna use fire. That's a lot of healing too. Alright, so they do indeed divide on every hit. And it didn't kill any of them. They're pretty tough in their original forms. I do not like those things. Though luckily they're actually doable now. Previously, those were completely impossible. Alright, we got a lot of doors to explore. Oh boy, zombie dragon. At least this can't replicate itself. Oh, wait. Blood damage heals the dragons and does damage to him? What? How does that make sense? Wait. Because I could see the healing it, but how did he take it? Oh, because I guess it absorbed... It was trying to absorb health from an undead. And thus... ended up, like, poisoning himself, essentially. What was that we just got? I thought that was armor for him. Nope. I don't know what I just got. I think I completely blanked out when we picked that up. Oh. It's a lot of healing, though. It's not against undead targets. That is an overpowered weapon. We need to get some blood equipment for everybody. Chakra band. What is that? It's not here either. Where did it put it? It's in here. Alright. So wait, so that was the same thing that we had on here. The chakra. Oh, we already have the chakra rand on. So basically it's just giving us equipment that we already have. That's why we weren't able to see it earlier. It's because it's just more of what we already had. Oh yeah, and these guys divided. Why is everything here divided except the dragon that can't be life stolen from? I didn't even kill it. More loot. Rune bell. We don't use bells. Someone uses bells. I don't use bells. Oh no, zombie dragon. Don't do it. No. It's always too late. I mean, we end up out damaging the healing anyway, but you. Oh, but then I need to reset it. I guess you're just but then I need to, well, I need to reset it anyway, it's fine. Dang zombie dragons. They make me manually go through all those. Oh, and they can just multiply on their own too. Oh, great. Alright, so now you are going to have to attack. You are going to use the golem staff. You are going to use one of these, maybe blizzard. Probably doesn't matter which. So yeah, so long as we're not fighting undead, our tank is pretty much invincible. But against undead, he's like the biggest liability that's ever existed. Because not only does he heal the enemy, but he hurts himself consistently throughout the fight. So, and I don't know if the... Oh, we should be using that. Yeah, I just had a different thought, but I don't know if the jump attack on the Dragoon actually does like weapon damage or if it does different damage. I don't know if it's a separate thing than his weapon attack. Man, my computer really does not like loading this dungeon. I don't know why. Seems to take a longer. Oh, and your damage, we needed to heal. Evidently. We survived that? Why are these things so tanky? Alright, we gotta use this. And then a ton of this. Do not like the dividing enemies. They seem to really like having like the specific gimmick of don't hit it with physical damage. Like they throughout the series of games, they seem to have something against physical damage as a concept. Because there have been many, many enemies that, like, their only gimmick is either they have 1,000,000 physical armor, or they divide when they're hit with physical damage, or something of that sort. It's like, why do they hate physical damage so much? Oh, even these do it. Great. What the heck are those things? Alright. And I don't know, I mean, I even have a decent amount of magic damage in the group, so it's not even that bad for me. But I could see having a much more physical-based group, and it would be nigh impossible to kill some enemies like the Flan in the last game, where we punched everything into non-existence except the Flan that could only be damaged by crits. Well, that's not very fair. It's basically easiest just to run away from the Flan rather than actually deal with them, which is never really the kind of enemy you want in the game. It's just something that people would rather take the time to evade instead of actually fighting it. Ah, we're just here. Okay. Oh, and it has vendors on board. That's fancy. What are these? Ports the party out of dungeons. There's one of that. Probably use just a few of these. Demon shield, you say? Why is that the lowest level? Why is demon low level? Demon is usually not low level, you know? Alright, so none of that is particularly useful for us. High damage and accuracy. Tomes we can't use. Yeah, none of this we can use. Great. Magic. Esuna might be nice. Yeah. But we can't afford that just yet. You know, it's still weird that all of these staves... Well, I guess we only have the one staff right now, don't we? Where is that? It's somewhere in here. How do I walk past it? Is it somewhere in here? Does it show equipped items in there? I guess not. But anyway, staves. Why is it that there's a staff, like all the staves, all cast black magic, when white mages are pretty much the only ones that can use it? I mean, I guess there's other jobs, like I guess red mage can use it. But still. Yeah, red mages can use staves. Let's see, who all can use staves? White mage, red mage, and that's it. So why is it that all of the staves we found have black magic spells, and they're like pretty much white mage exclusive? Oh, we can summon a big chocobo here? Where's that thing? I know I have some in here. It's just a matter of finding. There it is. Once again, I don't know why I'd have to store things. Oh, so I can buy more potions. So you buy 99 potions, and then I store 99 potions, and then I buy 99 more potions. It's brilliant. No, I don't think I need that many potions. Especially because I can only retrieve them when I'm at the chocobo, so why not just buy more? instead of going back to said chocobo. You know, it doesn't... I don't see the usefulness of it. Oh, and that just leads us back out. Okay. Oh, and he's just gone. I thought he was like a permanent fixture now, but no. Time to set sail. You take the helm. The ship is yours now. Alright. Good. Do we have a boat back? Well, you know, they stole my boat. But I guess... maybe this is our new boat? I'll give you a guided tour of the ship. Use that ladder when you want to disembark. When you want to come back aboard, stand directly below the ship and press the confirm button. Looks like a chocobo storage and gnomish bread were more useful in the original. Limited inventory, no map. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, the gnomish bread is still useful in this, because it also shows you locations you've never been to before. So, you know, it could help you find your way around if you're, like, completely lost and you need to find a new place to go. But, yeah, the storage, I just can't think of, like, a use case for it, other than if people wanted to, like, clean up their inventory so they don't have to, like, cycle through a million items to get to anything, but they also didn't want to sell things, and they kind of wanted to, like, keep all the equipment for later if they're, I don't know, sentimental, and they're just like, this is baby's first knife, you know, we're just gonna put that inside a chocobo because that's safe. You know, just here, swallow this knife. Like, that's as normal. But, yeah, I could see people wanting to do that, but I don't know. Other than that, it doesn't seem super useful in this version of the game. But yeah, anyway, you want to come back aboard, stand directly below the ship and press the confirm button. Press the confirm button to redline the engines so that the ship can clear small mountains when you fly at them. Heave to a halt by pressing the cancel button when over land. I only got like a quarter of that. Alright, I already looked at the shops. There's a vending corner. You can exchange gil for items and equipment. You should find some powerful weapons in there. Take a look later. I mean, there were weapons in there. There weren't really anything I could use. I also used my magic so that that fat chocobo could be summoned to the cubby behind me. Oh, he came in for free now. Alright. Rest up in that bed over there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go to Doga. You're leaving already? That's right. I trust you can handle what lies ahead. What matters now is that you obtain the Fang of Earth. It rests in the Cave of Shadows north of Emur. Once you have it, return to Doga's Manor. There's something we still need to give you. It's up to you now. We'll meet again at Doga's, I'm certain. Okay, bye. Well, I guess we have this thing now. Why does it have so many anchors? Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 8 anchors in total. Because I would just, wait. That's 5. That's 10 anchors in total. How many anchors do you need? Oh, this thing is a big, I can't move while doing that. What does that do for me? So, okay. Interesting. So backspace is disembark. Okay, I guess those are large mountain ranges. So we need like a small mountain. And I guess maybe it traverses to the other side of the mountain. One tile wide of mountains. Is this, nope. It's not thin enough. How about this one? There we go. Ah, artillery. You what? Alright, that's good. I guess we have artillery now. I didn't know this thing came with the, you know, an artillery barrage, but I will never say no to an artillery barrage, that's for sure. We're a little stuck. There's nowhere else to go. Oh wait, no, we don't. Wait, that was the wrong way. We have to go down. It do go down. Our artillery barrage. Boom, bud. That's surprisingly powerful. But I'm guessing we only get that while we're in the Dreadnought. Alright, so we could stop by this water. I think. No. It's slightly offset. Now we need to go this way and around this way. I assume this is taking me somewhere. Probably. Alright, so this is a big open field here. Artillery. Good. And then... let's see. Are we able to... yeah. So... I don't think we're able to see at all which one we're supposed to go into, so we just gotta trial and error it. Oh, this seems to be the right way. Alright, very short trial and error. Very interesting system they have for mountains in this game. Oh, hello. Are we prepared for this place? I just kind of went straight here. Who are you? I have come from Falgabard to further my training. Be careful of the monsters in the cave. They multiply when attacked by normal swords. Yeah, I've dealt with that before, my good man. Secret tunnel. Lamia scale. So much health. How do they not die to that? At least the dividends are pretty wimpy, all in all. A lot of dividing monsters. Yeah, I can tell that. I mean, we're making it through just fine thus far with the multiplying monsters. We just, you know, it just takes a little longer. I mean, I could set Void and Morg to just not attack, to just defend, but that seems like a bit of a waste. I feel like we do more damage, even with the multiplying, just by having them there. Also, we didn't get our, oh, we can sleep in the ship! Right! I was like, do I have to go all the way back to town to get, you know, some mana back? But no, we have a bed. It's probably, I don't know, out of the entire Dreadnought, you know, you got a giant ship that can fly over mountains, it's fast, it can land you pretty much anywhere, it has an artillery barrage, and I'm most excited, it also has 10 anchors and a mobile shop, but I'm most excited about the bed. There's a mobile bed that we can use for free at any time, like, that is revolutionary. You know, we just park it right outside. And boom, spell slots back instantaneously. Just so much health. I don't know, do they recover health, or do they just have like 2.5 thousand HP? And they must. Not the divided ones. The divided ones are kind of wimpy. Oh, and you divide too. Only everyone had blood weapons. Because our tank is just going to be pretty much invulnerable because of how much health he gets back each round. But everyone else is just slowly dying over the course of the fight. Which would be remedied, you know, if the game gave me a healing staff of some sort. But, you know, it's not gonna do that. At least it hasn't yet. Sir, are you alright? I thought I'd mastered the Dark Blade. I was wrong. But perhaps it was fate that brought us together. Here, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh, and he just frickin' dies. Okay. Great. Let's see. What kind of sword was that? We can't equip it. Short sword known for its easy handling. Alright. I don't know what that does for us, but okay. It's not even a special sword. It's just, yes, here's my short sword. Use it well. Yeah, I don't know. I guess against the lower level dividing enemies, it was fine because we could actually kill them fast enough. But in here, oh boy, they just have way too much health to make it super viable to just burst them down without losing a ton of health. I mean, we're still winning against them. It's just not an easy fight by any means. And yeah, they seem to have like half the HP every time they divide. Because the second division Goop monster was way weaker than the first division. And maybe the originals are the only ones that can divide as well. I could also just run away from them, but then I get no XP. So... Oh, also, how much magic does Unknown Man have? Not infinite. I guess we can use the higher level spells against the bosses. Oh. Do the horses also divide? Well, you divide. Good to know. They don't divide. Alright. Great news. See how much easier it is when the enemies aren't constantly dividing? Although it kind of reminds me of in World of Warcraft when you're in Ungoro Crater and there's all the slime guys that divide. And it was actually like, I think you wanted them to divide because when they divided, they had the divided enemy that they create is actually, it has a much higher chance of dropping, I think it was the Devil Strand, not Devil Strand, Devil Sword, the Devil Sword leather equipment recipes. So it was like usually good if you found one of the dividing guys to let it divide so you could have another chance at getting the loot. But here, that is not the case. I don't think you get extra XP for killing multiplied enemies. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe it counts as another enemy you killed and thus gives you higher XP, but we would have to do some tests on that, and I am way too lazy, so we're not doing that. Yeah, the last few rounds have gone well because we haven't had, you know... Unknown Man, why are you just spamming spells? Come on. Someone else could have attacked then, not used up all your spell slots. But it's fine. Oh, where's this go? Oh. This dungeon has a lot of secret tunnels. Morg does not have the magic defense. Our magic people luckily have the magic defense, but it does like 4+ times the damage against Morg than against anyone else. That is indeed unfortunate. Oh, should heal that up for the next fight, or we are very dead. Of course, the tank doesn't need healing. He never does. Unless we're fighting undead enemies. Which, luckily, thus far we haven't found an undead enemy. But only a matter of time, I'm sure. A money room. Genji gloves. Did we already get those? Is that for you? That's not for you. Is that for anyone? That's not for anyone. Okay. And it does tend to leave the divided monsters alone for some reason. I don't know why it kind of leaves them for last. When they have lower health, you'd think you'd want to focus them more, but evidently no. Well, luckily Unknown Man survived that. Couldn't have him falling behind on XP. That would be so unlike him. I wonder how many of the enemies I have fought so far in the game. I should check that after this fight. And I wonder if the divide divides their maximum health, or if it divides their current health. Like, if you do enough damage to them, is the divided thing going to have, like, 5 HP? I don't know. Let's see. Configuration. Oh wow, 225 enemies. That's a few more than I thought there'd be. That is a lot. All right. Well, we're not even halfway through the entire monster catalog, so do we need healing? We could use healing. Probably good that I remembered that, because we're like one step away from finding a monster. Well, they actually left us alone longer than I thought they would. I totally thought that was like we were just one step away. Because, I mean, it's usually pretty predictable how often enemies spawn in and attack, but there is some amount of variation to it. If only I could get some blood claws for Morg. Because having lifesteal on them would be very useful. Because they're kind of the ones that take the most damage in the entire group. And also deal the most damage, so... Well, not really. Void has been kind of keeping up with that. Oh. Alright, we need to be inside one of the tunnels to see where it goes. So that'd be this one. Alright. We go this way. They all divide. Okay, but both of our magic went first, which means that he gets one shot by the physical damage. That's good. Now we just have the dividends here to take out. Here we are. I guess we should heal. We don't need as much healing. It's just you are low health. Let's look at the map. Alright. Pretty self-explanatory. Also, how are those things Chronoses? They're like lizard men. They look closer to taking over the government rather than, you know, being Chronos. Or having anything to do with time, really. I mean, I guess they're lizard men that can divide. But I don't know, it still doesn't really have anything to do with Chronos. I mean, Chronos didn't... I don't think he divided. What the heck is that? Chrysanthemums? That is such a weird word. I don't think I've ever had to actually read that word in this context before. I've heard the word, but never actually seen it like that. That is a tough word to read. Can anyone wield that? Probably not. No. How about you? No. Probably not. Probably nobody can. Unfortunate. Oh, what the heck is that? Deathclaw. Honestly, I saw a green thing in the background, and I was like, ah, it's another one of the lizard men. But that is not a lizard man. That is a nightmarish fiend. We should heal. Once again, I feel like we're one step away from enemies attacking. No, we're good. Nice. And there we go. It caught up to us eventually. Still doesn't one-shot him. These things have so much HP. Or we just don't do enough damage. I don't know. Because when 3 out of 4 of our guys attack something and it doesn't die, that is a very high health opponent. I'm still just happy that the horses don't divide themselves. Alright, so that leads the chest. That leads northward. So first we grab the loot. Actually, it might be best for it to divide and then have Unknown Man do his thing, because then the divided enemy gets hit with the blizzard and maybe dies, depending on how many times it's divided. Genji Shield, still can't use that for really anything. But that's fine. We need to heal after this for sure. Oh, you're just bonking now. Oh no. Don't do the bonking. Unknown Man, no. He ran out of spell slots, as I was afraid of. You're gonna attack. You're gonna use the staff. I don't know what you're gonna do. I want to save the higher level spells, but I guess we still have a lot of spells down here. So I guess start doing lightning, actually. Do multi-target lightning. I could have you kick. But that might just be like mass dividing. Although, it might be a good thing, actually. Why are you just bullying Unknown Man? They're just like, that loser doesn't have any spell slots. Get wrecked, nerd. Because yeah, in theory, if we spark their dividing and actually make them divide too much, I mean, it would increase their damage. But I'm bullying him now. Oh, because he also doesn't have spell slots. So first, Phoenix down. We probably need a bit of an AoE heal there just to pop us off. Let's see, there's money there, and far left. Those look like stairwells. Because yeah, it increases their DPS, which is unfortunate, but it also spreads out their HP, making them easier to burst down AoE style, which is good. Oh, and the divided ones can divide. That's no good for them. They still have health. There we go. I don't know, I feel like it makes the fights go marginally faster, but it might make us take more damage. Okay, I'm gonna stop using spells for healing at this point. Ow. Why are you bullying Morg again? It's like we need that health. Alright, we're gonna use items, our numerous potions. To heal us up now. Because we need to save those bigger heals for... Okay, these aren't even stairwells, they're just dead ends. Killed both of them, that was nice. Easy enough. Items, potions. We're not gonna heal you because you always heal up naturally throughout combat. So you don't need it at all. We'll just keep everyone else topped up. Now let's see. That is the Fang of Earth we need? Oh, there's a chest down here. Ambush. If only everyone could be like Void. I mean, who'd win? Infinitely dividing enemies or infinitely regenning heroes? I think the regen would win in the end. Oh, they can have a lot of units though. There we go, cleared them all out. And let's get more potions on here. Now, does this go anywhere? Looks like it. But we're not able to go down into the water just yet, I don't think. Just divide again. Or, you know, if we had a whole team of black belts all just doing their infinite AoE attack. Honestly, that would be really powerful, even against these. Because they'd be constantly taking out the new divided enemies with how much damage they do. Alright, more level ups. Good. More potions. Yeah, I can't go down there. We need to take this down. Although... Wait, so this goes straight to there, evidently. Oh, it's just a shortcut. Interesting. This was the main way and the other place would go somewhere else. Repopulate the area, and then we wipe them out. Good. Huh? Okay, I guess this is just a viewing area. This doesn't actually even connect. I thought it'd be a thing where you like jump down into the room, but no, it's just, nah, you can look at it. This is the museum seat. You can just look at it, but you can't touch it. Alright, I guess we gotta go down this direction then. Those still had enough health to survive it. can't survive that. Okay. Need more healing. High potions. Lots more healing on those. Oh, and you're back to attacking now. I mean, that's not the worst, because at least you're forcing them to divide, which might give us more of an advantage in some way, but you don't even do enough damage to really warrant the extra dividing. You think the boss here divides? It better not. If there is a boss here. There's not always a boss. Is this the boss? They showed up right in front of the main objective here. But I don't think it's the boss. He's just like, ah, here you go. Have some dividing fodder. How are they all alive? The health on these guys is just... Oh, that's the max number of divided clones, I see. So they're becoming pale imitations of their former selves. If we could just, you know, get some more AoE going. There's so many enemies, they just keep attacking. And you have no AoE. After Unknown Man stopped AoEing, things got a lot harder. There we go. Sheesh. Put it on this side, okay. The Fang of Earth. Who was it that broke the seal and released me from my slumber? Something attacks the party. It was me. I did that. Hello. What? What even is that name? Hecaton... Pierre? Chier? He's a hecking ton of chairs? I don't know. That is one heck of a name, my man. Alright, you're gonna jump. You're gonna, I guess, use some big magic. Or we can increase haste. Let's increase your haste. You are just gonna use the biggest spell you got. Ooh, poison. I don't know if this guy is weak to poison, but we're gonna poison him. And you're just gonna attack. Never mind, he's getting like one shot. Good. That's some damage. And he didn't replicate himself, so that's a plus. That did a lot of damage. Okay. That was good stuff. Okay, you do a big heal on you. You use your other big spell there. You boost, actually. I don't know how long this boss fight's gonna be. Why him? I always him. He's just a little guy. Oh, he's just a little guy that's doing almost 2,000 damage a hit. So I guess I would probably attack him too, to be fair. I'm just gonna use your spell. You're gonna use your other biggest spell. You're gonna boost a second time because you were hasted once. Unknown Man may not survive the night. Unless this kills him. Nope. Alright. We are doing a ton of damage. So I feel like this guy can't survive very much longer. Look at this. Oh. 2 boosts and haste. That is a big attack. And Void is still up in the ceiling somewhere. He's just waiting for his turn. He's just like, is it the next turn yet? Can I come down? Obtain the Fang of Earth. You know, I really thought that the boss would multiply in here. I mean, come on, let's go back to the manor. Doga and Unye are waiting for us. Can I get a teleport? No? Okay. Well, guess we're just gonna have to walk out the old-fashioned way. Which means more replicating monsters, but that's fine. We know the route out, which means we'll be able to get out real fast, like, right? Oh, we need to reset all of your guys' abilities. And since we don't have a boss to look forward to, you can just start using stuff. And we could just teleport out, but then we get less XP, so. Why'd you have to do that? Why couldn't we just had Void go next? We don't have many of those spell slots, and then you're gonna resort to smacking things again. And we don't want that. Because let's face it, you cannot smack things very well, Unknown Man. You just can't. Okay, we just win. We'll need it turned off, though, for next fight, because I need to switch Unknown Man to not using that spell. Because if he's still using that spell next time, I think he's going to run out of spell slots very quick here. And then start smacking. And then we're all going to die. Because he's just going to divide every monster for free. Not even do any damage. Yeah, you move down to this ring. And you do it. That's one of the divided guys gone. Oh, he's still alive. Could have sworn that guy had low health. Guess not. Lots of dividing guys here. We took out the division before summoning more. That was nice. Gotta, you know, give them plenty of space to divide in. I don't know how it, like, consistently surprises me how tanky these guys are. But, like, every time one doesn't die to an attack after I've seen him get hit with several other attacks, I'm just like, how are you still alive? There we go. You know, you'd think eventually I would just assume that they're, like, immortal. But no, every time I'm just like, they've gotta be close to death. And they never are. I guess it's just tough to estimate health when you have no, like, actual... Especially when it comes to dividing. Because if it was just, like, a singular enemy, and we hit it a few times, and I'd already fought them a few times before, then I'd be able to tell, like, oh, they have approximately 2,000 HP, so given the sum of these, like, 3 attacks we've done on them,
They must only have like 200 health left or something.
when it comes to the dividing, and I don't know if it, you know, if dividing reduces the health of the main one, or just spawns enemies, or like new enemies that have lower health, or what. I'm honestly not sure how the mechanic works at all, so it makes estimating health incredibly difficult. We're almost out. Except not really. We're still like 10 miles deep in this dungeon. It's a very, very deep dungeon. Kill any of them. Okay, that's better. Oh, you're probably almost out of Blizzaras, aren't you? You've been using those for a while. Yeah, you're down to 3 more. We gotta switch that up soon. You're in B7. We ambushed so we can go through all the getting hits. Then you attack, you staff, you are out of like everything. So you're just gonna defend. And you're gonna kick. It is unfortunate, I mean that's a lot of AoE damage that we just can't really use. We still haven't found a single rod. I mean, aren't we close to the end of the game? Ish, kind of. Maybe. I feel like, well no, we have like 100 monsters left to fight. We aren't close to the end of the game at all, are we? But, I don't know, I feel like we should have found a single rod. At least one. But no, none. In the last quarter or so? Really? So there's 100 monsters in the last quarter that I still need to fight. And maybe I maybe just missed some along the way. It is entirely possible. I'm going this way, right? No. Yes, no, yes. No, no, yeah. Did we come from that way? Yeah, we came from that way. Why were we facing downwards then? Yeah, because we're supposed to be going up. Wait. Aren't we? No, this is where we came from. No, it isn't. It's just similar. How turned around am I? Am I going to the top? I'm going to the top, right? That's a downstairs, and this is an upstairs. So obviously we go this way. Because we need to get to the surface. I forgot to heal. That's a problem. It must divide current health. Oh, and you're just pretty much dead. Unfortunate. You can't divide when there's no more space. You see, this is where there should be like Minecraft mechanics coming in play here. And they should start taking crowding damage if they're trying to divide when they have no more space on the board. That's what I think. Of course, I don't think they actually expected anyone to sit here and spam kick on the enemies that you're not supposed to be hitting with physical attacks. They're just like, man, what kind of idiot would do that? How many attacks can they use in a row? It's just an infinite rain of attacks. Never ending. And they just keep going. Where's my turn? I don't know where my turn was. It didn't exist. Was this when we needed to remember to heal? Yeah, it is. Yo, when there get to be that many... Oh, we need to reset all this. Okay. When there get to be that many enemies, you just don't have a turn anymore. Okay, you just need to defend. Three dungeons and one optional dungeon. They all feed into each other. There's also 3 super optional dungeons for the high level summon. Interesting. Yeah, in the last fight, I was hoping that my tank guy's self-healing would be able to outweigh the enemy's attacks. Man, during back attacks, they do a lot more damage. But yeah, self-healing was not sufficient at all. Oh, well, you're dead. I get so much damage to this. That's crazy. Back attacks are difficult. Sometimes the game is just like, ah, you thought you could win, but no. It's okay, there we go. Right as I was gonna comment on it. But let's see. We need to heal. We need to Phoenix down first. Then heal. But in the group setting, the tank is pretty much invincible, because nothing ever hits the tank enough times to actually warrant or like offset his healing. But if he's all alone against like 8 enemies, then yeah, it's not gonna end well for him, evidently. I think we're almost out. Maybe. This dungeon just kind of goes on forever. Let's see, B5. More dividing. But these are divides of divides, so they should go down easy. A bit easy. I'm glad they don't summon, like, full strength enemies. Because if they did, then essentially the fight could go on forever, you know? Because you would just never do enough damage to kill them all at the same time, like that. But if they keep dividing and lowering their HP, then eventually you're gonna be able to outdamage their health. Let's see. If we go through the top one? Maybe. It's easier to know where the entrance was when we were coming from the entrance. And we forgot to heal again. You're not dead yet? You're definitely dead. No XP for you, I guess. Oh, he's all alone. There we go. Now more items. This is a long hallway. They really just want us to be hit by those enemies, don't they? They always just bully one enemy. That's like no good. Maybe their goal in life is just to make sure that Snail never gets XP. That must be it. Because I feel like the enemies just focus one person down pretty often. And it's very rarely the tank. Like in the first game, they made it so the tank actually like takes aggro of enemies quite often. In this and in the second game, it doesn't seem like that's at all a mechanic. Like they actually hit the squishy guys more often than they hit the tank, it seems. Oh, there's a chest down there we never got. Interesting. I don't know how I just overlooked that. I usually go for chests first. Alright, we need more healing. It also might just be that they are attacking the tank, and I just never notice it because the tank has self-healing. So every time the tank gets damaged, I don't actually pay attention because I'm never the one that has to heal him. That is very possible. Tranquilizer. Probably put to sleep or something. Alright, just 2 in a row. Good. I do like that the kick is just a free AoE attack. You know, normally you need to have spell slots for AoE attacks or a weapon with a innate spell, but it's like a physical AoE that you can cast on any enemy, which is really nice. And of course, in this case, it's, you know, only nice against the divided guys. Against the non-divided guys, it actually just makes them summon more guys, but, you know, at least it clears out the divided ones pretty effectively. Almost there. Just 4 more. Just 3 more. Okay, good. Items, potions. We're almost the start again. Then we can go sleep in our bed and buy more potions. Ugh. A harrowing experience, of course. It was... Yeesh. I mean, to be fair, I probably made it a lot harder than it had to be, just because I didn't want to have to use the, you know, switch classes or switch playstyles for it. Which was probably on me, but I feel like it shouldn't be necessary for me to switch playstyles just to get through a dungeon that's necessary to get through to beat the game, you know? So, and obviously it wasn't necessary. It was 10 times harder, but it wasn't necessary, so... Nothing's necessary if you're stubborn enough. And now we're like more than prepared to fight the stuff out here. Just make our way out through all this again. Bit of a long process to get over all these mountains. If only we had a Final Fantasy 1 or 2 airship. Then, you know, life could be a dream. And we could just fly straight over all these mountains. It would be amazing. We gotta go this way, and then this way. Here is a long... I didn't even realize how long this mountain range is the first time I traversed it. There we go. Back to the start. Alright. Where were we going at? Right, back to the place with the stuff. I think we were supposed to go back to this area. Can we go in here now? No. Although, where did I leave? There it is. It's all of that. That's what I'm gonna do for right now. Is we're gonna head up here, grab our other airship, and I think we might be able to dive down into there. Because I can't see any other way we'd be able to do it. Let's see. Backspace to disembark. Other airship. You're coming with me. Oh, this thing's a lot faster. Kind of unwieldy in those tight spaces there. But yeah, I can't think of any other way we get to this area other than maybe getting to it from underwater. Yeah, there's an inlet over here. Good job. Just kick them all to pieces. There we go. Because yeah, if the mountains are too thick to go over, I couldn't imagine any other way of being able to get in here. Was that the exit? Apparently that's the exit. Okay. This is Doga's village. All the spells sold here were restored from ancient texts by Master Doga himself. What can I do for you? Okay. We already have pretty much all of that. So it's just a bunch of mage people. We already have the ones of these that we wanted to get throughout the game. But that's different. That's instant KO on all weak enemies. Spells beneficial magic. So is this like a finishing move where like anything under a certain amount of health gets killed? Increases defense. Might be nice. Oh. Summons. We actually haven't had any summons yet. Summons Titan. I don't know what these are exactly. Are these reusable? Is it like a spell? I don't even know. It didn't show that anyone can use it. Guess we'll buy a Summon Titan. Sure. They're like spells? Okay. Do they take used by Evoker, Summoner, Sage? Oh, so we can't really use them. That's unfortunate. I mean, unless we had somebody else. Magic Reflecting Barrier. Yeah, we could change jobs on someone to use it, but it's probably fine. Oh yeah, we wanted this, didn't we? I don't know if we already got that. But it's fine. Either way. As long as we have it. Alright. And you're the last one, I think? Displays HP and weaknesses. I mean, we could use that. Possibly. Fill in for black magic. Chocobo is physical. Shiva is ice. Rama is lightning. Ifrit is fire. And Titan is quake. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get out of here again. Interesting little village they got here. Was not very helpful, but was certainly illuminating. At least I know what's there now. Oh, and then this is what we need in order to get into the place. Unless, I don't know if the Dreadnought can get in here. Or whatever the thing was called. Excuse you. We're trying to get inside the house. It's like right there. Okay. Welcome back, warriors. Unui and I have been busy preparing for your arrival. Oh, and they just teleported. Why couldn't you have just teleported us, like, from elsewhere? Can fly over mountains, but strong winds too much, apparently. Ah. The voice echoed down the hall. Make your way through the tunnel. We await you at the end. Why? Couldn't you have teleported me, like, to you? Perhaps? That's fine. We'll just, I guess it's because he left us a bunch of loot along the way. A bunch of money. Okay, good. I like money. Oh, Cyclops. They do a lot of damage. They have a lot of health. Okay, we're gonna, I guess, switch this. Because you need to be doing something. Okay. We need to heal up. We can use actually magic now because we rested up. A lot cheaper than high potions, that's for sure. It's nice to have enemies that just have a linear health pool, you know? It's pretty nice. Lots of doors, okay. Ah, just the bone pit. Alright, that's good. We found the bone zone, evidently. I don't know why he has that, but it seems a little odd. Oh, and you've been stonified. Oh, goodness. Was that the ogre that was doing that, or the bull things? I'm not even sure. Luckily, we have plenty of golden needles to handle that. Why is there such peaceful music in here? It's like, at first I thought there weren't any enemies in here because it was just all, like, freaking tavern music. But then there's just tons of real tough enemies in here. Kind of, odd. I don't know. Oh no. Don't one-shot unknown man. Snail, why is it that in every game you end up being the one that attacks your own team the most? Why is that? Is there is there something going on? Something we should know about here? Because that seems a little weird. I mean, if it was just in one game, that would be, I could just pass that off as, it's just that game. You had an off day, you know? But at this point, it seems rather suspect. Back attack. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we are getting so one-shot. How do they do so much damage? Why do we do so much damage? Wait, is everyone in the back row? On accident? Did I? No, I think I put everyone in the... Did I? Is that why they do so much more damage there? Everyone's in the back row. Interesting. Man, we're still almost getting one-shot by things, even when in the back row. That's kind of scary, actually. That's terrifying. You got obliterated. Well, we'll see if this does better or worse, because we were already doing good enough damage in the back. Now I'm a bit scared as to the damage we're going to be taking, not so much the damage we're going to be dishing out. Although, if our damage goes up proportionally, oh boy. Because yeah, I was wondering why back attacks made it so we took a lot more damage, but also dealt a lot more damage. I assumed the back attack just made it so that we did extra damage because, or we like took extra damage because they ambushed us in a way. But no, it was just that it reversed the order, and that increased our physical melee damage tenfold on both sides. See, why couldn't you just teleport us here? You made it. We're about to complete the Eureka key, but first you must defeat both Unui and me in battle. That's right. Think you can handle us? What? Why do we have to fight you? Listen well. Long ago, mankind came into possession of weapons far too powerful for them to wield. They were sealed away in Eureka, but now they are necessary. In order to go to Eureka, you need the key. But to create this key, you need massive amounts of energy. Energy we can only produce in battle. No, there must be another way. We can't fight you. You're our friends. I mean, we've known them like a day or two. Innocent fools. If you will not attack me, then I'll have to take initiative. Prepare yourself. What? How are we friends with that thing? Like, what even is that thing? I don't even know. Alright, you're gonna do a jump. You're gonna do a haste on you. You're gonna do a bio. I mean, that doesn't look like something that could get poisoned, but in case it can be. It can be poisoned. Okay, good. Magic. Are you able to use haste on? No, you can't use it on void. Okay. Just use cure on you. You keep using poison. You boost a second time. Get yourself all the way boosted for this fight. And void should come in. There it goes. Oh. Some serious damage there. Do another one. You cure again. You still have one more bio to do. And you don't boost again, just attack. Oh. Frontline double boosted, hasted. Ow. Evidently, frontline getting hit with big explosion attack means almost one shot. Although I don't know if magic damage is affected by front/backline. But ow. I hope it does not send us into the next fight immediately. Please don't die, Doga. Next you will face me. Are you ready? I'm not ready. I'm not giving you time. I need to drink some potions, eat some cheese wheels. It's not the time for chit-chat. Don't worry, even if our bodies perish, our spirits can't be destroyed. Now fight me. I do not want to fight you. Is that what she always looked like? I don't think so. Alright, you're gonna jump. You need to do, like, a big heal on this guy, like, immediately. You better cast that first thing, or we're all dead. You, I guess, can they get petrified? I don't know if they can. But let's attempt it. And you're gonna start boosting, because I hope you're not still boosted from earlier. Oh. It just did a freaking airstrike on us. Alright, oh. Alright, you need to heal yourself with something big. Probably not that big, but something big. You keep up the good work. You do your double boost. We need to haste, but Snail's probably dead here, yeah. Oh, no, Snail's barely survived. Good. I thought they were dead. Unknown man's probably dead. He's next to her. Alright, double boosted. You jump again. That jump is so strong. You are going to haste, and then you are actually going to potion yourself because healing lady is a bit busy right now, and you're going to attack. Oh. Okay, we didn't even need all that. We're too strong. I mean, once we get all our buffs going, then we're pretty powerful. And nobody died this time, which means that nobody was left out from the XP, which is very good. You know, the Eureka key is complete. Take it with you. Okay, thanks. Okay, no. Don't fret, my spirit will live on, no matter what state my body is in. It is up to you now. Go to Sich's Tower, beyond the statues. Xanax is attempting to call forth darkness into this world. He must be stopped. Alright, I gotta enter Eureka at the tower, evidently. Oh, he dead. Okay, bye. Here, take this. It's the Sich's key. You'll need this to open the door to the tower. You're not alone. We will continue to watch over you. Please stop Xanax. Alright, we got the key. Alright, I guess we gotta, like, get out of here now. Do we have a teleport? Did you ever learn teleport? You did learn teleport. Hey! I didn't expect that, actually. I completely thought that I would have been too lazy to actually get and learn the teleport spell. But anyways, I think we'll leave that there. I mean, as far as I can tell, I mean, there might still be quite a bit more, but we're heading towards, like, the final battle here. There's still a ton of enemies to fight. But let's see. Where's the guys who were fighting? Is this one of them? Yeah. Yeah, so those were 1,500 HP. HP. Dark Blade, right? That's the Death Knight thing, I assume. Interesting. Defeated 85. That was probably mostly duplicates, if I'm being honest. But alright, let's, Save. It's just taking us out. There it goes. And I was like, did I have to press the button again? Is it going? I don't even know. But we'll get back to this, and I don't know if we'll be able to beat it in the next stream, but I'd say at least, you know, we'll probably beat it at most in 2 more streams. Probably. We'll see. But thank you all for being here, and I will see you guys next time. So yeah, goodbye.